Hello everyone, this is leewhat. So today I want to talk about the 6 heroes revamp: Victoria, Rochefort, Roland, Arita, Stanya, and Lei Ling. For Victoria, this time they increased the damage ignore. Now it's 1000% of Victoria armor. After using her in the friendly duel, she can tank a lot of damage but can't fight against those with burst damage, especially the fast type like Monte, because we need to wait for the flag to come down first and then apply the buff. But other than that, she is good, especially if you give more armor using Arya or maybe Hala. For the build, you can use full armor, like this one, armor and armor with the 1750 armor times 2 if you want more armor buff in the arena or Colosseum. If not, you can use the armor set if you prefer the more critical resistance, or you can use damage reduction and then the armor if you prefer to survive better. You just need to balance it. You reduce more or you take less but reduce less also. And then for the special skill, you can use the overflowing determination because we can buff armor 50% more. Next we have the Rochefort. This time they increase the chance of blocking to 50%, and by using any chain, it doesn't matter now. And then also deal more damage now, 5000 of his armor when. So if Rochefort succeeds in blocking or evading an attack within 5 seconds, he will counter attack 2500% of his armor. And then when using a block after the counter attack, we summon 3 hawks that deal physical damage equal to 5000 of his armor. This attack also ignore evasion, so this is quite good against the Dempsey and those who don't team based on the evasion. If the attack deals a critical hit, Rochefort will generate 1 block for himself. So for the build, you can use 2 evasion and then armor penetration sigil because he still does deal physical damage. For the special skill, also same, overflowing determination because we can get armor 50%. Next we have Roland. This time Roland become more healing because right now upon using a block, Roland for the next 5 seconds receive all damage targeted. Now he also a tank and heals the entire party by 220% of his resistance while increasing the SP by 30 every time he receives a hit, maximum 8 times. This is a lot of SP and healing. Very good now against especially those Hikari. If you really dislike Hikari, use Roland. And then with every 5 heal, he immediately stuns all enemies for 2 seconds. And this one also very good because he now stun everyone. So if you dislike Dempsey, you can use Roland also. And when block skill is used during the activation of passive effect, all the enemy's chance of evasion decrease by 100. This is also good against Dempsey and deals magical damage equal to 2400% of his resistance. If you want more damage, you can use the Spirit of Protection. If you want more damage reduction, use of Light of Grace. For the weapon, you can build damage reduction and then the resistance set sigil. Next we have Arita. Arita for now, the damage still feel nothing. Can skip her for now. Supposedly, the cooldown of Taunt of Pain changes to 0.33 seconds. Taunt of Pain is activated when hit while in the Taunt of Refusal state, regardless of the distance. Previously, we need to, when enemy make attack from outside of outer attack range, this one was an issue. But this time they removed the range, but still, it's still not good. Next we have Stanya. Stanya this time now, mainly more damage. Upon counter attacking the enemy, Stanya deals additional neutral damage equal to 3200% of the enemy's armor and dispel all enemies buff. She generate 1 block for herself. This one is actually good, but the problem is you need to start using her 3 chain and then wait to get hit. After that, then she need to do the counter attack. This one can take a while, and you can't spam 3 chain because she will keep stuck on her animation. We need to wait for her to do the counter attack. If you keep using the 3 chain, she can't do the counter attack. So then no dispel, no additional neutral damage. Then later on your bar will be too much bar from Stanya. If you can use Stanya as a non-leader, actually is okay once you get the generate block started. But that way is even harder to get the 3 chain to start. So this one not really recommended for now. Lastly, we have Lei Ling. Previously, Lei Ling is really troublesome to use because we need to use 1 chain, 2 chain, and 3 chain only. Then she can start her passive. But right now, upon pressing each block for 3 allies regardless of order, it doesn't matter 1 chain or 3 chain or 3 chain. Now, you just as long you need use all the 3 blocks of the allies, then Lei Ling will pull out a gigantic walk. With the Soba weapon, changes to a Fury walk. The Fury walk deals physical damage equal to 4000 of her resistance and stuns the enemy for 3 seconds. This stance is good, very good. Lei Ling additionally deals physical damage equal to 4000 of her resistance every time she flips the enemy up and down, causing enemies damage received by plus 30% no healing for 3 seconds and 50% more damage received for 3 seconds each time. Fury Walk also ignore the enemy's abilities of taking damage for their ally. So this one, the stun is really good, but she doesn't feel good if you use her as the sole DPS. You still need a second hero to help Lei Ling to survive first. As I like to use the Hala, Lei Ling, and Roland. Roland will help stun first, so Lei Ling can start to do her animation. But most likely she also weak against those fast tank ignore like Monte. So maybe later we can use her for the Hasla Wars, especially for the Ibelin team. Because of this damage received plus 30%, 50% more damage received. But I have concern because every time she flips the enemy up and down, I have concern if this doesn't apply to the boss, the big boss that we can't flip. Maybe this debuff doesn't apply. We will see later on. Right now also have a bug. If you resurrection Lei Ling, she doesn't seem to deal any of this passive anymore. So hopefully this will be fixed. So out of these 6 bunch, I like most Roland, and then Victoria and Rochefort. So okay, bye bye, that's it for now.